Hey guys, what's up? This is Ian with Camp Nerd, and today we're doing a little tutorial on how to use the open browser file dialog. I think I said that right. Well, anyways, this is going to be a short little app, and it's going to show you how to open a file and read it from the browser dialog. And to show you what I mean is, I just created a small app right here, and this is just basically a text box and two buttons. It's really simple to do. You don't have to have the clear button, but I'm going to show you what that does. But whenever you click on open, then you have your file browser dialog come up, and we're just going to click on the thesis that I've been working on for like 6 months now, and you just double click on it and you see it comes up and you can read it. Now, instead of having to open multiples at one time, if you just want to clear that off, then you would just click clear, and it clears the text box area out. And so since I didn't have this up, I'm going to close this, and what we're going to do is we're going to start on a new project. And so we're just going to close this out, and what we're going to do is we're just going to open up Visual Studio Community 2015. That is what I use. And if you like the tutorials, be sure to hit the like button below and maybe the subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. Also, if you didn't catch the Camp Nerd series on the speech recognition introduction, you can also catch that as well. It's the video before this one once it is posted, and it explains some of the newer things that we have gone through, some of the changes and things, and there's a 7-week course coming up as well. And also, if you would like to donate to the channel, there's a link in the description below as well. And so what we're going to do is, when we're here, we're going to start a new project, and be sure that it is a WinForms C#, and we're just going to put this as Windows Application 2, Windows Form Application 2. Just going to leave it everything default. You can change it what you want, and you can put it into a different location. You're just going to press OK once you get that done. Now, as it's bringing up, there's several different ways that you can do this. I am using Stream Reader, and it is very simple to do. And so what we're going to do is, as you see that the form is up, you can change the form name and everything. I'm just going to leave everything the way it is. But you're going to need two buttons, and we're just going to bring them down like this right here. And then you're also going to need a text box. Now, on the text box, it's going to come up just as a single like this right here. But if you click on this little button right here and you click multi-line, you can actually expand that out to basically whatever size you want it to be. So we're going to come out to about right there. We're going to bring the buttons there and there. We're going to bring this up a little bit right there. So on the text box, what you want to do is you can change like the colors and stuff like that, the font. But what we're going to focus on right now is the design name, and we are going to name that TXT output. Alright, and if you want it to be able to maximize the screen, when you come down here to your anchor points, just click all 4 of them, and then you're pretty much done with the text area. Now on button 1, we're going to basically anchor it to the bottom and left hand side. And then we're going to change the button design name to BTN Browse. And then we're going to change the actual button name to Browse. Okay, so we are done with that button. And then this one, we're going to change the button name to Clear. And then we're going to change the design name to BTN Clear. Okay, now basically your whole form is completely done. You can change the name if you want to. You can add an icon, all that. But what we're going to do is you're going to double click on Browse. Okay, now in Browse, you're going to use the Open File dialog. So you're going to put in Open File dialog, and then you can name it to whatever. I'm just going to put in Open, and then equals New Open File dialog. And then you're going to close that off with your open and close parentheses. Okay, now after that, you want to set some things to it. Like if you was to just, let me go to my file right here. You see it where it says File Explorer and things like that. All right, this is where you're going to put the title name into it. So you're going to put open dot, and then whenever you press a dot, these are all the things that you can do. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down to title. You see right here, title. And then it's going to equal, and then whatever you want it to be named. And always, when I'm trying to think of what to name it, I'll just go ahead and put my semicolon there to go ahead and close it off. But we're going to put pick your file. All right, now what that is going to do is that's going to bring up the title and say it's going to pick your file, which is telling you to pick your file. All right, then you want to add in the filters. All right, so open dot filter, and then you're going to put equals and then your quotation marks. And then I'm just going to go ahead and close that off, because here is where you're going to put in your text files. All right, then you are going to put in your open and close parentheses, and then you're going to do a star, which is Shift 8 on a keyboard, and then you're going to put in TXT. Now when you go outside of the parentheses, you are going to do Shift and line up and down is the one above the Enter key. And then you're going to put star and then TXT. Now, this right here is the basic outlay on this, because you've got the open dot title, which puts the title at the top of the browser folder. Then you've got open dot filter, which it filters only right now the text. All right, now once you have that, then you can go in and you can put in your if statements, which is we had done that before. If open dot show dialog, and then you're going to do your double equals, which stands for is equal to, as I had did in the last one. And if you notice, your IntelliSense will actually tell you what needs to go next. So if you have the dialog result right here already highlighted, just press enter and then hit your period, and then you're going to go down to OK. Alright, now once you do that, you're not going to close that off with a semicolon. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the end of that line and hit enter, and then you're going to do your open and closed curly brackets. Now in the open and closed curly brackets, you are going to do stream, not image list string. You're going to do, we need to go up here and put in up at the top, using system.io, and then you can come down here, and once you put that in, then you can use your stream reader. And it's going to be stream reader, and we're just going to name it reader equals new stream reader, and then you're going to do your open and close parentheses, and then you're going to put your semicolon at the end. All right, now in order for your stream reader to work, you have to put a like a variable in there so it knows what to do. It's a set of instructions. So we're going to be looking for a file, and then you're going to hit your period. All right, then we're going to do open read. You don't want to do open, always do open read, because it opens an existing file for reading. If you was to do open, it opens the specified path where the read and write access is at. The open text opens a UTF-8 encoding text for reading, and then your open write is basically to where it opens an existing file and creates a new line for writing. So we're going to do open read, then you're going to do your open and closed parentheses again, and then you're going to put in open dot file name. Now this right here gives you, when you open, you press the browse button and it'll bring up the file dialog reader, and you can be able to pick just any of the text documents that are there. Okay, now in order to get it to go up into the text box where we put at, we're going to put in text output, and then you're going to have to put in text and then equals read. Well, hang on, it will be read dot, oh wait, we're doing it would be stream reader, my bad. It would be stream reader. Well, hang on. Let me see what I'm missing right here. All right. Oh, okay. I'm looking here, and then I'm looking at my notes as well, and I forgot. I'm looking at notes that are from like 5 years ago. So I'm actually doing this as I come up to it. So it's going to be read. I went to the wrong one. I cannot type today. Read, and then it's going to be dot read okay, read to end. Alright, now we're just going to go right here. We're going to see the potential fix, and it's going to basically you can generate a new class, new type, change read to reader, which is, it was reader. I don't know why I kept on putting read, probably because my old notes, that it was the old way that you do it. It was read to the end, but now it's reader to the end. That's what I had changed. All right, then we're going to put in reader dispose, and what that does is it disposes it and it takes it to where you can actually read it. Now, I have not tested this. I don't know if there's going to be any errors in it, so what we're going to do is we're going to test it right now, and we're going to click on start. And as it's coming up, hopefully there's no errors. And this is all the fun in coding. The next couple of videos, I'm not going to edit anything out. It's the way that it goes is the way that it goes. Okay, now you see we didn't do anything with the clear button, but we're going to click on the browse, and you see that it comes up. We'll do my thesis again, and you see it comes up. Now, if you notice, the clear button does not work. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Form 1 design, where we was designing everything. Let's get rid of this right here, and we're going to click on clear, and we're just going to put txt output dot clear and close that off like that. Now the application is complete. So we can press start, and as the application comes up, we can sit there and we can click browse. It comes up, click on Ian's thesis, and then we can click clear, and it clears it back out. Then we can press browse, Now let's go to let's say poetry. All right, and then hit on the couple. Now, if you notice, we really don't have any scroll bars right here. And I'm going to try to find a text document that is going to be very, very long, in which, as you notice, that it works pretty well. Now down here up at the top it says pick your file name, and then down here it's got your text files, and that's pretty much where it goes from there. Alright, now if we go to Alexis commands, and let's say we go to social commands, alright, there's really nothing in that, so we're going to go back up. Let's see, I'm not for sure if there's anything there, but anyways, I'm going to show you how to if you don't have to have the scroll bars on the side, but I'll show you how to do that real quick. It's really easy, and I'll let you remember that when you're using on the using, you're going to do using system.io, and I'm going to let you kind of read this right here so you can kind of get a look at it. It's very easy. You can have more filters you can put in there. You can put in like MP4s and stuff like that. Now let's say if you wanted to do one for images, you can do images. There's a lot of filters that you can do in there, but this is just the basic overlay. There's more that you can add to it. Now to do the scroll bar, you're just going to click on your text area, and you're going to scroll down till you see where it says the scroll bars. Right here, scroll bars, none. You can click on the horizontal, vertical, or both. And so if you do both, then your scroll bar will be right there. And to kind of show you, which is you're not going to be able to write and save to this, that's going to be on the next one that we're going to do on the next tutorial. And I'll just show you on here that, say like if you was to go through and just type a whole bunch of stuff, you see that the scroll bar actually goes right here. Now this will be pretty cool for like a little notepad. You could sit there and say, hey, my name is Ian Massey and I am the owner of Camp Nerd. Well, it's camp with a lowercase b. And then in the next tutorial you'll be able to click save, and it'll actually write that to the file and you can add on to it. That's in the next tutorial. But this tutorial has been going on for quite some time, maybe about 10-15 minutes, something like that. But this is how you create a open file dialog and to be able to open text documents. Alright, this is Ian with Camp Nerd. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel. Like the channel, be sure to share it with all your friends. Let's bring this into a big community. And be sure to read the description. If you didn't catch the Camp Nerd series introduction, then I'll have a link with that in the description as well. And if you would like to donate to the channel, you can also donate to the channel through the link in the description through PayPal. You can set up any amount you want. And I hope that everything that you see here helps you. I try to help a lot of people. Until next time, until the next video tutorial, be sure to keep everything nerdy in the camp. Alright guys, y'all have an awesome day today.